Hi there. Let's talk about the sorts of things that I was considering while I was walking around the hills of Whittier. Well, first of all, physical geography. I thought about the hills. Now, can you imagine what it would be like there for the residents if it actually snowed there? Well, it doesn't snow there. If it did, they would have a very difficult time reaching their homes. Why doesn't it snow there? Well, it's Southern California. It's a semi-arid environment. It's far enough south in latitude that they don't get the snows that the nearby mountains get. So, they are not constrained by that particular weather phenomenon. I also thought about the way the tectonic forces and the current landscape influences their sense of place, right? These residents have a unique sense of place. They're perched on these high hills. And I thought about the culverts that I noticed while I was walking along. When they do get the rains, and remember it's a semi-arid environment, when they do get the rains, it falls frequently in summer thunderstorms. So a lot of volume that the soil can't hold. So they have these pretty big, elaborate culverts that channel the water as it flows underneath roads, and so that prevents some, but not all, washouts and floods. I also thought about the way that the residents have planted various types of shrubs, trees, etc., and they've really modified not only the physical environment there, but also the climate, because these plants transpire different kinds of moisture and constituents into the atmosphere. So the humidity is altered, the sense of the air has altered because of the local residents there. I also thought about, speaking of residents, what kinds of folks move to that neighborhood, what the land values are, what the median income is, what kinds of demographics the families have. Do they have kids? Do they not have kids? Are they retirement homes? What did it look like 100 years ago before residents moved there? What kinds of plants and animals grew there? What kinds of folks moved there in the late 19th century? What kinds of folks move there today? And what will it look like a generation from now or 100 years from now? So I thought about all those kinds of things. I thought about the climate, I thought about the residents there, I thought about not only the neighborhood, but how it connects to the broader Los Angeles area. All of those things. I thought about the big power lines that bring electricity, and the gas lines and the water lines and the utility lines that all have to deal with shifting soils, with occasional wildfires, and yes, with earthquakes. So how do they deal with all that as they lay their infrastructure, and as how they continue to lay their infrastructure? And also, how do they balance residential needs and also recreational needs? There's a lot of people that like to go hiking in that area, and how do they plan effective open space for the benefit of all? So all those things I thought about while I was hiking around in those hills of Whittier. Thanks.